If you feel like you've achieved nothing in life, you might as well calm down and watch this movie. The protagonist, Julie, is exactly such a person. Her friends are either high-level financial executives who talk about international projects worth millions or tens of millions, or fashion editors-in-chief who are decked out in designer brands from head to toe. Even her female classmate who used to be worse off than her has now become a well-known journalist. In contrast, Julie is just a switchboard operator. Every day, she sits at a desk that's less than 1 square meter, answering endless complaint calls, listening to people's sorrows and complaints, and even being cursed at. After work, she squeezes onto a crowded and noisy subway, goes back to the tiny apartment above the pizza shop, and then wakes up every morning to the noise of the tram. If this kind of life could be called enduring hardship and toil when one is 20 years old, then at the age of 30, it has become a synonym for failure. In these dull and uneventful days, it seems that only by stepping into the kitchen and facing delicious food can she cheer up. On her way home from work, when she sees the chocolate desserts in the store window, Julie immediately goes home and makes one herself. Adding egg yolks to the chocolate, mixing it with sugar and milk, it will surely become thick. This is the only thing she can be certain of in her powerless life. This feeling of being in control is also a kind of comfort. At this time, blogs were just starting to become popular. Under the encouragement of her husband, the gloomy Julie started a blog. The content was about cooking following the famous chef Julia Child, challenging herself to cook 524 dishes within 365 days, and recording her cooking experiences. Unexpectedly, it was this decision that was about to bring a new turn to her life. That night, Julie turned on the TV and watched Julia's food show again. This charming woman, even in the kitchen, wore an elegant pearl necklace. Because of her appearance, that cold era began to have a rich variety of delicious food. After finalizing the plan, Julie's life suddenly had a glimmer of hope. During the day, she was a wrong switchboard operator, and at night, she became a rebellious foodie. The initial attempts went very smoothly. Julie's first dish was artichokes with hollandaise sauce. Melt the butter, add the egg yolks, and beat vigorously until it becomes light and fluffy. Her husband praised it highly after tasting it, and Julie wrote down her thoughts and experiences about the food in her blog. On the 11th day of implementing the plan, today's challenge was chicken stewed with cream and mushrooms. The secret is not to let all the mushrooms get mixed together, otherwise they won't be able to darken in color. She was enjoying this way of cooking delicious food and recording it more and more. Even though her blog posts had been getting no attention, it didn't dampen her enthusiasm at all. She even had the courage to try cooking a poached egg. You know, she hadn't eaten eggs for nearly 30 years because she always thought they had a greasy taste. After countless failed attempts, Julie finally made a perfect poached egg.
I thought eggs were going to be greasy and slimy, but it tastes like cheese sauce. Yum.
When asked by a friend whether she hoped Julia would know what she was doing, Julie frankly said that she didn't even dare to dream of it. After all, they weren't from the same era. Due to copyright restrictions, friends who are interested can search for it in the upper left corner of the video to watch.